Mulayam Singh Yadav had come out with a surprise wishing that Narendra Modi should be back as PM. The other side, his son is in bitter fight with BJP. To stop BJP, he even joined his hands with the rival party BSP. How to look into Mulayam's comments, sir?
Well, Mulayam and Akhilesh are also fighting. Not that Mulayam is with Akhilesh. Well, Mulayam is a Trojan horse in politics. So Mulayam did the same earlier also. So Mulayam is a person who doesn't have a credibility, doesn't have any stature of consistency. That is his character in politics. If you remember in 2009, when the left walked out of the UPA 1, support for the UPA 1, withdrew its support to the UPA 1, it was Mulayam Singh Yadav who came to the rescue of UPA 1 suddenly.
Yes, yes.
So until then, he was not there. He suddenly came and rescued the UPA regime. So that is the character of the Mulayam. So nobody can believe what the Mulayam said. But the more than the Mulayam, the issue today, the more significant development is that the non-BJP parties are trying to arrive at a pre-poll alliance. Why is this pre-poll alliance important? So the Indian democracy has seen such momentous occasions in the past also, when no political party gets a clear majority. Normally the constitution says when no political party gets majority, what we call it as an hung parliament, when no single party or a pre-poll alliance gets a majority, the president should explore the options of forming a stable government.
Okay.
Ultimately, why do you invite someone to form a government? You invite someone to form a government so that he will give a stable government. So normally the president is duty bound or constitutionally duty bound to explore the options for a stable government. So obviously when a single party majority doesn't give when a particular political party, the party with highest number of seats, can't give a stable government, so he should go for a post-poll alliance. But surprisingly, many times this principle is not followed. We have seen in Karnataka, where when the Congress JDS have a clear numbers to provide a stable government, the governor called Yediyurappa, and ultimately he lost the polls. He lost the confidence test. So the fear of the opposition is, President of India, though claimed to be technically neutral, so President, the moment he becomes the President of India, will cease to be a politician. So that is only constitutional technicality. But in reality, he is a BJP man, he is an RSS man. So obviously the President of India would leave no stone unturned to reinstate or install Modi's second innings regime. So the fear of the opposition is, BJP is losing seats. That's the confidence of the opposition. Even many opinion polls are telling that the BJP may lose as many as 100 seats or more also. But the Congress is not picking up to an extent of forming a government with its ally. So UPA 3 is not in the offing and NDA is losing. So this may result in a volatile political situation. When there are numbers are volatile, the president may may come in, to use the word with due respect to the president, he may deny anti-BJP parties an opportunity to form a government on the ground that it is a post-poll alliance.
Okay.
So the fear is that. So therefore opposition is trying to create a pre-poll platform so that they can claim for power after elections. But the problem with this pre-poll alliance, so what do you mean by pre-poll alliance? Mamata Banerjee and Chandrababu Naidu, whether they have pre-poll alliance, it doesn't matter. Trinamool doesn't contest in Andhra Pradesh. TDP doesn't contest in West Bengal. There is no meaning in the pre-poll alliance between Arvind Kejriwal and Mamata Banerjee. There is no meaning in the pre-poll alliance between Akhilesh Yadav and Kumaraswamy, because they are operating in their respective domains. So the question of pre-poll alliance, even if it is there, it doesn't really make much difference except the electoral technicality, the post-poll technicality. So therefore they would like to come to a pre-poll alliance. But the major challenge is not this. The major challenge is the entire efforts of the present opposition efforts are only aimed at preventing president from calling BJP on the ground that is the single largest party. Now the fear is that even if the BJP numbers decline drastically, still it may emerge as the single largest party. That is the fear of the opposition, because they don't see Congress surpassing the BJP tally individually. So therefore, the objective of the present pre-poll arrangement is only to prevent president from calling BJP on the ground that it is the single largest party. So obviously when these parties come together, they can be called as a pre-poll alliance and they can claim power after election. But the challenge is not this. So it's only a constitutional technicality. The challenge is the anti-BJP vote split. If the anti-BJP parties ensure that the anti-BJP vote doesn't split, then that will bring them the capability to fight Modi. If this has to happen, in West Bengal, Trinamool and Congress should come together. In Uttar Pradesh, SP, BSP, RLD, Congress have to come together. In Delhi, Congress and Aam Aadmi Party should come together.
I think it's not going to happen, sir.
In Andhra Pradesh, TDP and Congress have to come together. In Karnataka, Congress, JDS should stay together. But all these things are not immediately happening. We don't know whether they will happen. But as of now, the West Bengal Congress is not keen on forging an alliance with Mamata. Though Rahul Gandhi is keen. So TDP is not keen on forging an alliance with the Congress in Andhra Pradesh. He wants to forge an alliance with Rahul Gandhi but not Raghuveer Reddy. So Aam Aadmi Party and Congress are not coming together. The Aam Aadmi Party is quite critical of both Congress and BJP. Every day there are rumblings in the Karnataka alliance. So that is the biggest challenge for the opposition. So if they cannot form a coherent, confident anti-BJP alliances at the state level, so that the anti-BJP vote doesn't split, it's not so easy for them to fight Modi. So they are only looking at the post-poll scenario, but in the pre-poll situation, they should first form anti-BJP strong alliances, so that the Modi versus anti-Modi battle, anti-Modi vote doesn't get split.
Sir, is it possible, sir? Is it practically possible?
Well, it can be possible. It was possible in Kairana. SP, BSP, RLD, Congress came together and the BJP lost the elections. Well, it was not possible in Gorakhpur and Phulpur. Only SP, BSP came together. Still BJP lost. In Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Congress, BSP, SP could not come together. But still BJP lost. In Chhattisgarh, Congress, BSP and Ajit Jogi parties could not come together. Only Ajit Jogi party and BSP contested as the third, fourth, but still did not prevent Congress win. So it's possible in certain instances. It may not be possible in some. So, but it all depends on. So therefore, the opposition parties are working out and different other arrangements also. For example, in Uttar Pradesh, so the SP, BSP will be fighting in a particular domain. Congress will be fighting in the eastern Uttar Pradesh to gather. Congress will be depending on retaining the upper caste vote. Then SP, BSP will be focusing on the OBC and SC vote. So that they are working out other arrangements. But how far these arrangements prove to be useful on the ground is again a difficult question to answer.
Sir, won't it be suicidal for Congress, sir, if it takes a step back regarding tie-ups with these regional parties?
Well, certainly it will be suicidal. If the Congress displays arrogance or demonstrates overconfidence, I think the Congress will be losing an opportunity to defeat Modi. So obviously the Congress should show magnanimity. But the problem with these parties also, they are trying to scuttle the Congress chances also. Suppose in BSP, in Madhya Pradesh, BSP asked 50 seats. So Congress can't give 50. Suppose assuming that the Andhra Pradesh Congress says out of 175 I will contest 60 seats, let TDP contest 115 seats, how can Chandrababu Naidu agree for that?
Right.
So is it possible?
No.
So the point is, if political parties have a common spirit of defeating BJP, they should be realistic. So, but they are not realistic. The problem is with the regional parties. These regional parties have a lot of duplicity. They can go with Congress, they can go with BJP. So this is the biggest challenge for the Congress. So therefore Congress is keen on increasing its own numbers. Congress is pretty aware that these regional parties are known for their volatile stand. So they wanted to be in such a comfortable position so that these regional parties would inevitably gravitate towards it. That's the reason they brought in Priyanka Gandhi, so that they can repeat 2009 show in Uttar Pradesh. In 2009, Congress won 21 seats in Uttar Pradesh. So they want to repeat that. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh victory has enthused Congress to take such a stand.
True.
So that is again, but the spirit of accommodation should be from both sides, both the Congress and its other regional parties also.
Right.